significant. So that means that the community's needs are going to be addressed up front. And it's not just a conversation where they kind of placate the community. That agreement has to come back to the city council, back to the mayor to be approved.
Now, Devin, those amendments were put in place to sort of address some of those concerns, put people at ease, but there are still people who feel that this vote happened too quickly.
You know, Blaine, the vote on this billion-dollar stadium deal really happened at record speed today, just 5 days from the announcement of the final plan until today's vote. Now, some critics and some members of the council tried to slow this whole process down. Their basic argument is that they didn't feel that the public had all of the information that they would need to make an informed decision, namely that the public's contribution would be significantly higher, nearly double the $200 million price tag that was commonly associated with the public's share of this project. In fact, the principal and interest on the bond will total $417 million.
When you operate in smoke and mirrors, the air starts to clear. It cleared a little bit tonight, and we find out instead of a $200 million deal, it's a $417 million deal.
There was never, ever anybody's intent to hide that number from anybody, because from the beginning, we have always said, since the legislation in 2010, that 39.3% of the hotel motel tax will be committed to the new facility.
Now, that $417 million will be paid by hotel motel taxes, but critics say they believe that figure should have come out much earlier in the discussion, certainly earlier than just minutes before tonight's vote.
All right, Devin, before you go, what's the next step? Is this a done deal?
It's basically a done deal at this point, DeMarco, but the next step is that Invest Atlanta will have to vote on basically the same proposal that the city council saw today. Invest Atlanta will issue those bonds. And then there's a lot of other deals. They haven't really figured out exactly where the stadium's going to go. There's a couple of churches that would have to be purchased and possibly relocated before they can finalize the deal about exactly where this new stadium will go.
All right, Devin Fielder reporting live for 7. Thank you. Meanwhile, a warning tonight.